I want to give you what gives birth to inspiration. Okay, I will tell you. First of all, I will tell you this. God can give you inspiration. God can truly inspire you. God can give you an idea. God can give you strategies. Trust me. You just have to believe it. You just have to believe it. How to? I will tell you. Just believe that God can really give you a way out of a situation. Maybe you are struggling and you're looking for a way to really succeed on a particular thing. Trust me, you can have an inspiration on how it can come, on how it can happen. Seriously, you can. Serious. And all you need to do is to do the following things I'm going to give you. Number one, ask God to give you inspiration. Trust me on it. Ask God to give you what? Inspiration. Yes. Number two, now, you have to consciously, on your own, demand of yourself to do something differently. Let your heart be in search of. Now, what I mean when your heart being in search, I don't mean you are researching. Now, it's the search is in the doing of that thing where you need inspiration. Yes. The search is in the doing of that particular thing where you need inspiration. Exactly. So I need inspiration on, and I need a way out on how to present it differently. It may be the same words I'm speaking, but it has to just be different. I'm sorry, let me readjust this, my light. It's been entering my eyes, please. Just give me a minute. Let me readjust this light. The light was too much on my face and it was really distracting me. I think it's better now. So how do you get inspiration? How do you get inspiration? Please, just a minute again. Let me readjust. I think I have a better arrangement now. Yes, I think it's far better now. Exactly. So when you set your heart to do that thing, let your mind be in search for effectiveness. I wish someone is getting what I'm saying. So let me give you an example what I did. We've done this year 3 presentations. How many of you noticed that there are things I removed from the slide after the first day? And after the second day, there are things I removed from the slide. How many of you noticed it? It may just be very few things. I removed them. How many of you noticed it? Let me see your hand if you noticed. If you noticed. Even the final slide I gave to Rode, something else again I removed. Just little things I will remove. Do you know why I was removing those things? While I was doing the presentation on Wednesday, my heart was in a search for effectiveness. There were places where I couldn't flow very well. I noted them. So at the end of the presentation on Wednesday, I asked myself the question, where were you having challenge? You know what I did? I went there and I looked at the slide. I asked myself, okay, maybe I should put this one first. Maybe I would put this one last. I have to rearrange. My heart was in a search for something. So you don't sit down and say, hey, let me research for a new strategy. That's the mistake. No. The strategy you're going to see, the strategy you are looking for, you're going to see it while doing that thing. But let your mind be triggered to look out for effectiveness. So you are making invitations for a business. Your mind is triggered to look for effectiveness. Now, what I'm telling you is what we call being, is in business school, we call it to have, intuition. Great entrepreneurs have a very powerful intuitive abilities. In fact, in the law of leadership, there's a law called the law of intuition. Mr. Churchy, you are one of my best in my millionaire school when it comes to remembering all these laws. Yeah? Mr. Churchy, am I correct on that? It's as if you memorize these laws already on your head. Mr. Churchy, am I correct on that? There's a law we call in leadership, we call it the law of intuition. Let me give you the definition of wisdom that changed my life. Wisdom was defined to me early in my life as the ability to know differences. I will say it again. Wisdom is the ability to know differences. So when you pray, you tell God, you say, God, I need wisdom. Is there any of you that lack wisdom? Let him ask of him. Who gives without what? Partiality. God can give you wisdom on how to do your business and become successful. Trust me, it can happen. Yes, Mr. Churchy, I can see that law number 8, exactly, the law of intuition. God can stir up your intuitive ability and it becomes very sharp. It can happen. So when I pray, I look for answers. I don't assume that it's and forget about. Some of you, when you pray, you don't even expect an answer to your prayer. So, but how do you expect answer? Is an action, because the action is an expression of faith. You see that? Action is an expression of faith. I need a strategy on how to invite people so that people will be attending my meetings. Let me give you how the strategy will come. When you pray, Lord, I need a strategy. Then you start inviting. But while you are inviting, let your mind be in search for what? Excellence, effectiveness, and the difference. What makes the difference in the results you have? So on Wednesday, I had a training. On Thursday, we had another business position, but I removed certain things. On Friday, we had another one, and I removed certain things. And guess what? On Saturday, I had another one, but this one was offline. I sat about 31 persons. Yes, people paid. We had 2 accounts and deposits. 2 deposits. Guess what happened? On Sunday, I didn't even have enough time. I didn't even have enough time. God, guess what happened? With this strategy, it was so, I knew exactly what to say. I knew the slide where not to go to. I'm telling you, I just did, it was just as everything clicked in my head. And guess what? I saw people coming out in their numbers. So if you see forms, where is my other form? You see people writing for me. So I'm making payments on next week, Saturday. Many of them. Where is my follow-up forms? Plenty. See, how many say they are paying? Over, let me count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8. In fact, 1 is paying today again. So people trooping out. So I've given you the strategy to have ideas, concepts, or to receive an inspiration. I'm telling you. Okay? Don't forget you are to pray. But when you are done praying, I want you to set out. I want you to set out. If you are praying for presenting to people and them joining you, listen to me. You have to pray, you have to set out and start working on your presentation slide, on your presentation method, it's in the working of the presentation method. You are start seeing some certain things, but don't just stop there. There are certain things you will notice. You will start putting them in place. I think I like talking about this particular thing very well. Let me add it to my presentation slide. Let me tell you something. It's not everything I say you must say during presentation. I think I like this one very well. It will trigger something in the heart of the people listening to me. Before you know what's happening, an idea will start coming, things you need to say. Do you know what you mean? You need to sit down. What I do, I sit down and I think about my presentation, how it's going to flow. I don't ever assume in my life I know what to say. I never make that assumption. I don't make that assumption I know what to say. I'll be imagining. Trust me, we have 15 minutes presentation, 1 hour, but I spend hours nurturing that presentation in my heart. What is the flow like? Okay. And when now the time presentation comes, while doing the presentation, I'm still watching out for effectiveness. What is it that moves people the most when I am talking? This is a simple strategy of delivering, acquiring wisdom, unique wisdom, a unique way of doing something that produces result for you. Don't forget the pattern. First, ask God to give you wisdom. Ask God to give you inspiration. Don't forget that. That's the number one. God can truly give you wisdom and inspiration. God can truly empower you to do something. I'm telling you the truth. Wisdom empowers someone. That's the best form of prayer you can pray. When you say God bless you, do you know how God blesses you? Through ideas, through insights, and through concepts. I will say it again. When God does not throw money, yes, sometimes God makes money to appear. Let's not limit God. Someone said money doesn't grow on trees. It's a lie. God can cause money to grow on trees. It's very, very possible. Don't ever limit God. God can make money appear somewhere. It is, if devil they do them, it means a copy from God. So let's not limit God. But you must understand, for example, manna. How did the children of Israel eat manna? They ate manna. Manna was food of angels. It's possible. Food can come from heaven and fall to you. But you must understand that the way that life has been designed is that it has been designed to function by principles. That is not the natural order. The natural order of life is that life should operate by principles. So let's not limit God. Now, when God wants to answer your prayers, how does he answer the prayer? Through what we call what? Ideas. When you say, God bless me, do you know how God blesses you? It empowers your mind with ideas, concepts, insights. You will start seeing things differently. You will start developing new ways of doing things. That's what we mean to have concepts. Are you hearing me? You start developing ideas, fresh ideas. It will start coming. But there is something that a lot of people don't do. When you're done praying, engage yourself. Get into action, because that is the proof of faith. Action is what defines faith. Many of you finish praying, you sit down, you won't make the invitation. So if you are praying for concept, when you are making the invitation, you know what? Let your mind be triggered. Start asking yourself, how can I make this invitation better? You look at your script. How do I work on this script to make it better? Are you getting me? When you ask yourself those questions, I get what I'm saying. You can even go ahead and start researching. You go on YouTube, you search Matt Morris. All of us has been listening to Matt Morris almost every day. All of us we know Eric Warren. These two people, they are enough. You go to Eric Warren, and so you go to YouTube and type invitation script by Eric Warren. How to invite people you don't know by Eric Warren. How to talk to people you don't know by Eric Warren. How to talk to friends about network marketing by Matt Morris. You type it, you see many videos. You do what? You start watching those videos. Do you know what's happening? You are empowering your mind with the raw materials. Before you know what's happening, because of that prayer you prayed, and then your heart is triggered, you start seeing the dots connecting. You start seeing the dots connecting. You start seeing the dots connecting. Don't forget the first training I gave to you last year. That God will give you concept doesn't mean you shouldn't expose yourself. Because if you're making a new decision today, you're making a new decision based on the information you had yesterday. So feed your mind with the raw materials. Then you will see God at work. Dots will start connecting. You will know what to say. You will know how to arrange your words. So whenever you pray, watch out majorly for what? Ideas, concepts, and insight. Anytime you are praying about our business, then how do you see them in manifestation? When you get into action. So let me tell you, for me, I believe I'm living in the best days of my life. You know, I know when I get it. I remember when we launched the 90 days recruiting challenge the first time, I knew what it did to a lot of people. Until some people started taking it, most of us started taking it casually, they stopped producing. I know when my heart ignites to something, with something, trust me on what I want to show you. If you do it, you will come back here with lots and lots of testimonies and success stories in the next 1 week. How many of you are ready to do what I'm going to teach you this morning? How many of you? Let me see wave your hand. You are ready to do it. Let me see wave your hand if you are ready to do it. Let me tell us the truth. I didn't even prepare a slide for it. I didn't prepare a slide for it. That will tell you it is fresh. Whatever I'm teaching you here is fresh from my spirit and from my mind. It's fresh. Very, very fresh. I've given you the first step, how I developed it. Don't forget, anytime I teach us things, I teach you how I learn it, okay, so that you can build on it. I've taught you how I developed this. It took me like 2 weeks to do it. After praying, I got into action, working on my presentation, rehearsing my presentation to myself, with myself, and then I now started presenting. But while I was presenting, I was looking for ways to make it what? Effective. I was looking for ways to, and I think that what I had yesterday was the peak of it, because in that place of effectiveness, and that when you're operating from that place, is a place of power, is a place of empowerment. Nothing is shaking you. You'll be talking with all sense of boldness. It's so powerful. All right, now I'm going to be opening up a plain presentation slide. Just like I told us, this is a new thing. As I'm telling you exactly how I did it and how you're going to do it for it to work for you. So we're going to be using just maybe a new slide, because I'm going to be writing. Like I said before, I didn't prepare a slide for this. Maybe later I'm going to work on a slide. But I couldn't wait to just, I couldn't wait 1 more day. Throughout this week, this is what I'm going to be empowering you on. Yes. I will tell you how to share. That's another time I'm going to talk about it. Share our business. Okay, how to share our business, okay? To have or rather to produce great results. Good. Now, I'm going to start with first. Trust me, what I'm going to teach you. I'm going to write some steps down, then I'm going to get into it. The first one is what? Your mindset. Your own mindset about the business. I'm telling you the things that happened to me. There is a mindset I developed, and it changed everything for me about the business. In my presentation, you will hear me do it. Then secondly, I'll say bringing value to people. I don't want to speak too much grammar. Under this bringing value to people, let me write the A part. The A part, okay, I have 3 major, when I mean bringing value to people, what would I say? Please don't mind me. Remember, this is coming fresh from my brain, so just allow me to flow. All right. Then okay, I would say segmenting the presentation into 3 different parts. Okay, namely, all right, we're gonna have A, teaching. I'm giving you the way I did it, the way I do what I do. Teaching and inspiring, or rather, let's use the word inspiring. Inspiring your audience stroke prospect on dreams and how to build wealth. I'm telling you everything. I'm going to be telling you exactly how I did it. Then the B part is telling your prospect stroke audience okay, let's say explaining to your prospect or audience exactly what the business is. In number 3, stating clearly your support to them, to the audience, stroke prospect, stating clearly your support to the prospect. Okay, sorry, stating clearly to the audience or prospect, okay, on how you are to support them practically to earn money. In brackets, I know what is that support. I will write it clear. This is not about training them alone. Rather, it's more about how they can earn from your own hard work. Stroke efforts. Why you train them. I'm going to explain this. You see what I'm doing? Okay, you see what I'm doing? Then the number 3 is make an offer. Make an irresistible offer and demand for immediate payment. All right. Now I'm being tempted to start explaining this thing why I'm typing it here. I am not going to do that. Okay. I refuse that temptation majorly, seriously. Now so that I can spend time, because there's no way I can explain that very well through typing. I need us to write this thing down, please. Write it down in your millionaire school note. Fast. Pen it down quickly. Write it down in your millionaire school notes quickly. I know why I said you should write it down. Some of you will tell me, sir, post it to our WhatsApp group. Some of you, when I post it, you will not write it. So I'm going to be giving you the mindset you need to develop to be able to get the result. Because there's a mindset that I had that pushed me into getting this result. Number 2, you are going to be segmenting the presentation into 3 different parts. Namely, The first part is to inspire your audience to prospect on dreams and how to build wealth. That's the first one. The second part is explaining to your prospect or your audience exactly what the business is, just as it is. And then number 3 is stating clearly to the audience. I'm sorry, that's to your audience. Sorry. Stating clearly to the audience or prospect. Yeah, stating clearly to the audience to prospect on how you are to support them practically to earn money. This one is not grammar. This one is not, I'm going to mentor you, I will coach you. No, this is not about training them alone. Rather, it's about how they can earn from your own hard work and efforts while you train them. Meaning that there is something you are going to be doing that can pay them. What does it mean? There are people you even sponsor. Not what we are getting there. Then after, make an irresistible offer and demand for immediate payment. Trust me, if I'm going to spend, see this training I'm giving us now, I'm going to spend majority of my time this week teaching this. I'm telling you, I will spend majority of my time this week teaching you on this alone until it sinks in, especially those of you attending this millionaire school regularly. I will take our time and make sure it gets into us. And any of you that will work with it, you will start seeing results. You will start seeing results. I'm going to start the explanation in the next 2 minutes. So I'm giving you 2 more minutes to finish writing. 2 more minutes to be done writing. Okay? Because I want full attention while I explain it. In fact, I will even give you the exact words I use. Even if you don't know what I did to myself, do you know that when I was presenting, when I saw the thing clicking, when I was presenting, that was on Saturday, I had to pick my own phone and record myself. I'm telling you, personally, I recorded my own audio. Can you imagine engineer also recording himself to listen to himself? And some of you here, you don't sit down to listen to my video to learn how I say what I say in my video. But yet I listen to myself. I'm telling you, look at it here, 15th. Yes, yeah. He's your brother. He told me. That's fine. This is the first one. How many of you understand what I'm talking about? You see that? That's my recorded dream. I'm talking about goals and dreams. Wish to have accomplished this year. Let me see where you're at. Then you must be willing to get into the dark room and ask yourself, do I have what it takes to make it happen? Are you getting me? I've explained about what it. You see that? Don't worry, I will take out time. See this business position thing. I will take out time and dissect it this week very well. I will explain it well. But today I'll be giving you the summary so that maybe by tomorrow we will not get into the business presentation very well. In fact, I will open the slides and I will tell you exactly how to think on the slide and what to say. And by the time I'm done, when you look at the slide yourself, any parts you don't really understand, then you can't flow with it. Based on my training, you just remove it because it's not in the slide. It is in the confidence you use in delivering. All right, so let's get started. Your mindset about the business. If you want to have great results in this business, let me tell you the mindset, the right mentality. You must see this business as a platform to empower other people. I will say it again. Genuinely in your heart, kill every appetite of selfishness, trying to make money or not make money. Trust me, you will make money when you help enough other people make money. I'm telling you the truth. When you make money, you will help enough other people make money. There is a training I'm going to give to you, those of you that are leaders. When I'm building a new team, for example, I'm not just looking at the matching bonuses I will create. I'm looking at the leaders. I'm the one that registered these people. But some people will earn money. Some of them are my leaders. I will look at the people in my team. How many of them make money through this registration I'm doing now? How many of them make money? Because take it or leave it. If they are not making money and you're the only one making money, I'm sorry, you are working alone. There is no success in earning alone. Every true and lasting success is what comes alongside with other people. So there's a leader. I'm teaching those of you now that are leaders. There's a leader under you, and you want to do a new registration. Don't just count how many matching bonus. If you are to register anyone under that leader, look for where he will get a matching bonus. Everybody should be paid. It doesn't stop you from earning. Anyway, this one is an advanced part. For those of you that are leaders and started mentoring on how to do registrations and you understand these things. But primarily, just for everybody, you must develop the mindset of using this business as a platform to help people to make money, to empower other people. That is the mindset you must have. Help in making dreams of people become a reality. I saw some of my colleagues at work, when they heard, oh, how much they make because of the trainings and then everything, they are motivated to work. They were inspired to work. See it as a platform to help. So when you have a prospect before you, never you think of them as dollar, as people giving you money. See them as people that you are to help. Now, I'm going to give you an ingredient you need to have, something you need to be cleared of. When you have it, that is what will help you in the third part, the C part of number 2, and then the number 3. What is that ingredient? Ask yourself a simple question from the number 1. How many persons do you want to recruit into this business in the next 90 days? Tell yourself, this is what I want to do. I want to recruit 30 persons minimally in the next 90 days. I know why I chose 30. You can even choose 50. Someone like me, I'm not choosing 30. This year alone, I've done more than, I'm going to 15, more than 15. I told myself this month of January, I am doing 50, minimum of 50. Personally, my goal, all of you saw my goal now. 1 year, come on. I can't sit down and be doing, my 1 year goal is about 750, sorry. Abi, 500, yeah, 750, 600, sorry. Minimum of 50 every month. Minimum of 50 times 12 will give you what? 600. Personal sign up, 600 minimum. That's myself. I'm not here for 30 in 3 months. You see how my body is shaking. I'm not forming it or anything. That is how the thing is burning in me. So be clear. That's what you want to achieve. Then keep that clarity. Then tell yourself, I want to help people with these 30 people I'll be registering. I'm here to help them. Understand that people will make money. Those people will be recruiting. Those 30 people will be recruiting. They must make money from the same people you are recruiting. So the first person that registers, the second person that registers makes money from the first person makes money from the second, the third, the fourth. See it as a platform. I am here to use this platform to mentor and empower people, not just to mentor, to help them to make money, practical money. I know why I'm using practical money, because some people are now thinking that in this place, a place where I just have to mentor you alone. I mentor you alone. No. I mentor you. And I'm working hard to have people to recruit to the business, and I build it under our team. And when I build it under our team, you make money, I make money. What I'm mentoring you, you are growing, you are making money. How many of you understand what I'm talking about? How many of you understand the mentality I'm trying to share here? How many of you are trying to understand the mentality? This is not about, let me give you the strategy. No, while I'm giving you the strategy, I've already determined this is the result I'll be producing. So if you register first, the first person that registered, the second person, I'm not just mentoring the first person, I will build the second person under the first person, so that while the first person is being mentored, they already have someone under him. While I'm mentoring them, then the second person, while I'm mentoring him and I'm producing more results, I'm building under him. Are you hearing me? The third person come, I build under. So while I'm mentoring them, I'm helping them. So have the mentality of helping people. See this business as a platform through which you help people to earn money. Send it to me on the chat quickly. Let me make sure we got it. I'm checking my time because I told us I'm traveling back to Jos today. Okay, so this is just, I'm introducing this. The exact things you say, I will teach you during the week. Send me to me on chat saying it's not just, okay, how do we put it so that it will be easier? Okay, decide to use this platform to help people earn money. All right, send it to me on chat. Decide to use this platform, this business system. The right word is business system. Decide to use this business system as a platform to help people to make money. That's what I need to do. Decide it. Decide it. That's the first thing to do. Decide to use this business system as a platform to help people earn money. That's the end part. Not to mentor people. Thank you, Madam Mr. Toby. Yes, that's exactly what I'm saying. Decide to use this business system as a platform to help people to earn money. Or you can even use the word to help others earn money. Practical money. Simple. It's not to mentor you. See, so when you are sharing the business, you are not just trying to mentor the person. Tell the person, I'm going to mentor you or that. No. Let the person know also that you are there to make sure that he makes money, that he must make money. So when I'm mentoring you, there is no two ways about it. You must earn money. You must earn money. You must have that mindset. Forget about how much you will make. See it as a platform to help others to earn. I love Mommy Olushola. She said practical money. You know what's practical money? Real money. Not tell me, there are other forms of money. No, money in the bank is practical money. That's what I'm talking about here. Decide it. Let's go to the second part. So look at how I do it here. I will tell you here, this is Realistic Dreams Initiative. And we don't just going to be mentoring you on earning money. We're not just going to be coaching you, supporting entrepreneurs, aspiring entrepreneurs. Let me tell you practically just in a nutshell. We are here to help those of you that will believe in what we are doing here practically to earn in hundreds of thousands and in millions. Just give me your time. I'm going to tell you how we intend to do it. Simple. So I'm not just going to be talking about Realistic Dreams as we are just a coaching and a mentoring platform that trains people, supports people. One of the supports we are giving you is to help you practically. And I will go forward to tell you, so there are certain things we will be doing, and there are certain things I will be doing that will put money in your pocket. So practical. I make it clear. You know the second part? The second part of the presentation is this. Inspire your audience and prospects on dreams on how to build wealth. So I'm going to tell you something like this. I said, how many of you believe that just having an idea is not enough to become wealthy? If having an idea is enough to become wealthy, then I would have told you, go to the YouTube and go and search business ideas. Go to Google and search business ideas. How many of you heard me say something like that during my presentations? How many of you noticed it? That there was a time, I think it should be either on Thursday or on Friday, that I said it. I said, see, listen, I will tell you. So it's very, very important you understand that. Now, how many of you here have dreams? Inspire them to dream. How many of, when you talk about dream, how many of you this year, 2022, bring in the year 2022, how many of you have great aspirations this year, 2022? How many of you want to give your kids a better life this year? You want to buy a car this year? What are you doing? You are inspiring them. How many of you want to build a house this year? How many of you want to do this year? How many of you want to do that this year? Then end it by letting them know, I am sorry. If you repeat what you did last year that didn't give you those results, get ready to have the same result, even worse. Because you must have to expose yourself to something new, make new decisions, and take new actions, and bring it back to yourself and tell them that is why you are here, to help them. Now, I'm going to teach you, starting from tomorrow, using my slide. You must teach them. All of you must understand that 3 principles of wealth creation. Income generating assets. I'm going to teach you on that. You inspire them and show them how to build wealth. So by tomorrow, we will get into practical training on how to use my presentation and give you the exact words on what to say. I will tell you, how many of you, all the income you made last year, part of that income Is there anywhere you put it or you invested it that is generating money for you? Many people will tell you no. You not tell them. That's the reason why this year you might struggle. So next year you might struggle if you don't do something different this year. So this year you must decide to invest your money into something that can be bringing you what? Income. Very, very simple. Let them know that. Then look at the B part. You are now to explain. So on the B part, explaining to the prospects and audience exactly what the business is. So look at what you do there. Very, very simple. You will now come up to the audience and you have to make them know. See clearly, if having just business ideas is not enough, I'm going to be showing you this business system. And guess what I do there? I will display the slide where we said, we will help you build a business that will earn you 25,000, 300,000. Make sure you don't miss my training tomorrow. Make sure, all of you here, make sure you don't miss tomorrow's training, because I will open the slide and I will dissect it. Some of you, at the end of the training, you may reduce your slide to just about 10 pages because you don't need too many slides like me. 10 pages, and then you study it, and then when you open your mouth to talk to somebody, less than 15 minutes, you finish the presentation and the person will pay money. So I will tell you, now listen to me. I am going to be telling you exactly the way this business system functions. Then after that, I will tell you what I'm going to be doing for you to make sure you start earning money practically. Now listen, my responsibility is to mentor you to become successful, but beyond the mentorship, I will help you to make money. Remember, you are talking from a mindset of empowering people, helping people, and then also being clear of how many persons you are to do what? Bring in. I'm telling you, this is what you need. Then that's the B part. Now, what is the C part? The C part is stating clearly to the audience and prospect how you intend to support them practically. So look at this is where you bring down your dreams, your goals. If your goal is to recruit, is to have 10 persons in a month, look at what I do here. And I tell them, practical. I'm working on recruiting. I'm going to be having about 10 persons connected to this business in the next 1 week, in the next 2 weeks, in the next 3 weeks. Guess what? In as much as I'm going to mentor you on how to share this information, but I want to show you how I intend to help you. Everybody, every single person that's going to be connecting to this business, I'm going to be connecting all of them together. Make that statement. Let them know, because whether you like it or not, you will still build people under each other in this business. Yes. M Global made it very, very clear that it's only 2 business accounts or portfolios or legs you have, left and right. Once somebody comes under the left, someone comes under the right, the next person you'll be recruiting will be under the people that you connected earlier. Tell them that you're going to be building everybody what? Together. Let them be very clear that you are there to help them. So let me give you my secret. I will come to Gombe State and I will tell them, I am going to work in Gombe State in the next 8 months. Yes, that's what I'm going to tell them. I'm so sorry. They've taken the light, okay, in my hotel room. So please just bear with me. Let me see if my emergency light is ready. I know some of you will say, engineer, you also travel with emergency light. Yes. See, I'm on a man on a mission. I don't have time to give excuses. That's my emergency. I have my emergency light. See? So, all right. So I tell them, what's my goal? My goal is that I am going to be in Gombe State every weekend, except for the weeks I'm going to travel to Anambra to see my family. I am going to be in Gombe State for the next 8 months. So I tell them, see, I am here for the next 8 months to work, to help you. Now listen to me practically. Those that came last week and they have bought their business lot, those of you paying this week, I don't have a choice. I'm building everybody what? Together. And I will build it under each other. Those people that will be paying tomorrow, I'll build. Let them know you build everybody together. Let them know that you are there to support them to earn. You not tell them, listen to me. I'm not saying this so that I can have lazy people around. No. Don't forget, what I'm here to do is to mentor you to earn this kind of money. What I'm here to mentor you, what I'm here to do is to ensure that you earn it. So, to show you that my heart is there, I want you to do what? To understand that I'm going to build everybody together. And when I'm saying it, you know what I do? I tell them to bring out their phones and record me. Bring out the phones and record me. So you can see clearly, if you don't have a vision or a goal of how many persons you are to recruit, trust me, it will be difficult for people to follow you. People follow strength, and strength is displayed in vision. People follow strength, and strength is displayed what? In your vision. So I'll tell you, this is not about just training you alone. I'm going to be helping you practically. So when you, trust me, when you register people, like there's a lady here, Madam Gift Olori. Madam Gift Olori has over 91 persons on one side of her account, 91. I bet some people under her, all of a sudden, the people like, very few people, they now blew up her team on one side of her account. Now listen to me carefully. Whether you like it or not, once your left and right is fixed, trust me, you are forced to build under the people you built before. So when I'm talking to people, because of that, without understanding, I will tell you, I will build everybody together. Then, do you know my irresistible offer? Some of you must have heard me use it. That's number 3. We're about to close now. Please, I'm begging you once again, all of you connecting now, don't miss my millionaire school at all for any reason this week. I'm begging you, don't miss any of them, because I'm going to be opening the slide and I'm going to be telling you exactly the things to say. You will listen to it and play it and play it. Some of the things I'm saying will be dropping in your spirit. And by the time you step out there to talk to anyone, you will see them flowing out and you start having results. What's my irresistible offer? I've never seen anyone that took this offer. I've never seen anyone that beats me on this offer. What's my irresistible offer? I will look you in the eyes. I'm going to tell you, if you follow my training and my mentorship and you don't earn money with this support I'm talking of, and you don't earn money in 6 months at all, you don't earn at all in 6 months, I will refund you back your money. I will tell you and give you the strategy to make sure that that thing doesn't hook you. Then I will not tell you again. But if you make money, no matter how small, trust me, you will be the one that will be giving me 50% of all your earnings. I will say it again. I make an irresistible offer. I say, if within 6 months you don't earn at all, even if it's 5,000 or 10,000, you don't start earning, trust me, I will write you what? Check of ×2 of your money. But if you earn at all, you're going to give me 50% of all your earning for the next 3 years. Come on, how many of you want to do that with me? How many of you will agree to do that kind of thing with me? No one. Now, even if somebody tells you yes, let me tell you what I do. Very, very easy for me to do it. If you agree with me, it's just that they don't have a good understanding of the business. It's a very simple thing. You've forgotten that if I register people, out of those 30 people I want to recruit in 90 days, or let me use you as an example, out of those 10 people you want to recruit every month, all you needed to do is just to use their own account ID as a referral bonus. When they use it as a referral bonus, they will be the one collecting referral bonus. By the time you connect 2 people under them using their ID as a referral bonus, they've earned 10,000 naira. That agreement is null. But let me tell you what it will do. It's going to spur up a sense of, come on. There are about 3 people that raised their hand yesterday and said, sir, I want to take that offer. Guess what happened? They came out to register. When they finished registering, when I started giving them pre-introduction as an introduction to what they just got into, all of them said, oh, God, no one do that thing again when you talk. So I no one do that thing again. I laughed and I said, you for do it now. You for do it. You can use the ID of the person that you just registered now as the sponsor to register another account. As long as you are the one, if I have 3 people to register now, it means I am the one that they are supposed to collect their reward bonus of 5,000 naira. So I can actually use the ID of the first person to do the sponsoring of the second one, thereby making the ID of the first person to earn 5,000 naira referral bonus. Let me tell you, when you get into a place where you have the confidence to look people in the eye and tell them, 6 months, see how you will earn more. Let me tell you why you won't do this. You won't do this because you don't believe that you're going to recruit people within 6 months. That's why I said the first number one is the most important. If you want this strategy, this system, this concept, and this inspiration I've got from God, if you want it to work for you, settle number 1, your mindset. I'm here to help people to make money. Then number 2, have a clear goal of what you are to achieve, because that goal and vision is what people will follow. And trust me, you need to talk. You need to now segment the business in 3 sections. Number two. And then for you to even achieve that goal, you need to make an irresistible offer. So can you imagine? If today you make an irresistible offer, 5 persons joins the business. Tomorrow, you make an irresistible offer, and that 5 joins you. What has happened? The 5 of yesterday, of tomorrow, is built under the 5 of yesterday. Get what happened? It has what? Relaxed the mind of the 5 of yesterday. Every day, every single week, we are having results. Trust me, there is something about results and momentum. When you're producing results, momentum is created. But it all starts with number one, your mindset about the business. Make it, settle it in your mind. Forget about the money we flow. If I tell some of you just this year alone how much I have earned, hey, some of you will not even believe. You will say, is it in this our Nigeria? Some of you will not believe. And if you think what I'm teaching does not work, think again. There is a new team that is in Plateau State. They have about 25 registrations I'm about to do for them. 25, just them alone, 25 registrations, 25. This one, so what I'm teaching you is working. This one is not a Miss Anonso is there talking to them. No. How many of you are ready to put this to work with the level of information I'm giving you? How many of you want to experiment on this? Let me see wave your hand. Let me see wave your hand. Now, for you to be more effective with it, please, I'm begging you, make sure you are in my millionaire school tomorrow. I'm going to keep this slide because I need us to work on it very well. Then I'm going to bring you my presentation slide. Are you hearing me? I'm going to show you. Some of you, again, you must have downloaded it. Where is it again? That 2022 slide. I'm going to use it again and again and again and again until you internalize it. Oh, my God. Don't miss tomorrow's meetings. Don't miss this week's meeting. This week's meeting, trust me, it is what you need, practically what you need in order to produce astonishing results this month. Please, I don't want to see any of you this month that will start earning. If you have not started earning money, that lifestyle is ending this month. Trust me on it. I'm seeing some of you that are connecting for the very first time for a long, long time, like Madam Abigail, George Onovo. I'm telling you, I'm so happy that you are here. It's been long I saw you in my training. I'm so delighted. If there's another person again I saw, oh, wait, it's like network kicked her out. I'm so happy that she's here. I'm so happy. Where is she? Oh my God. I can say that the popular, I can see Mommy Princess Akala. I can see Mommy Beckley Esther. Oh my God. I can see Mommy Fumilola. See, I want us, just devote yourself to stepping out this month of January. You will see results. Let me tell you, this month of January is a time people make most decisions on what they want to run with their life for the rest of the year. Trust me, when people, I'll give you a secret I found out in this business. People you recruit in January, when they have more tendency, people have more tendency to work with you till the end of the year. There's always a time people make decisions on their lives, end of the year and January. Trust me, when you have people running the business with you from January, they have a longer time frame to stay with you because of human psychology. I get to the way human brains are wired. You understand me? With a deadline of the end of the year, they will produce results faster. Do it. People are ready to make decisions. Give them the option. Give them an opportunity to make the right decision with the business you're going to be sharing to them. God bless you real good. I'm really happy that you are here. Play this training I gave to you this morning. I'm going to upload it in the next couple of minutes. Play it over and over again. And make sure that you don't have any reason to miss Millionaire School. Between now and Friday, never miss Millionaire School. You will surely be glad for doing so. God bless you really good. Love you all. Do have a lovely day. Bye-bye. Pray for me. I'm going to be driving down to go to Jos Plateau State this morning. All right. Do have a lovely day.